Hello, hello. Hello. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon in case you are in the US. Some of you are. I know that some people are following from the US. Our players are mostly European and US. I don't know if there are some Asian people, but possibly. It would be nice. So I was just reading some news and stuff. Okay, I was just checking a few things. Yup, so let me, I didn't post stuff, wait. Forgot to post on our Discord and in a few other places, so maybe none of you is here at the moment due to that. Let's see, I'm also posting on some socials as usual, like X and Facebook. We have a... Yeah, we still have people on Facebook, incredible, huh? Incredible. Okay, so what I want to do tonight is to look at the dialogues, right? So, I mean, when you speak with an NPC, you can actually see the NPC, but the NPC is basically standing, right, in front of you. He's not doing anything. I mean, he's not like pretending he's speaking or doing any gestures or anything like that. So what I did, I found some animations and I imported them already. Now, I don't know if I have to, probably yes, I have to retarget them for our skeleton because at the moment they are not, right, retargeted, but we can do that. And I have some animations, right, that I think will make the NPC look a bit more lively, right? And you start from the standard pose, so I was looking at what he's doing like this, and but he also goes more into speaking, right? The only problem, wait, mannequin. The only problem of this is that it is some of these speeches, some of these movements are very specific. So the character is happy or the character is not happy, I mean things like that, right? So like here he seems to be explaining something or showing something right in front of him, which may be good, may be bad, I don't know. I just collected a few, like here is really speaking, right? So here is really like saying, oh yes, whoa, because blah blah blah, right? Here is even maybe moving too much, but and then we have some that are specific for, again, talking. I'm just reassigning all the skeletons because I actually imported it from another project, and I think my main issue with these animations is that they are a bit too long. So I don't think I want to have so much movement of the ends. I think it would be nice if like at the beginning, yeah, like this one is like thinking about it, right? It is like waving his hand a bit. Right. So my first question is, how can we take these animations or a piece of this animation and actually put it into the context of when the NPC, I mean, kind of a bit randomly, so I don't want to do it all the time, I just want to do it a bit randomly. But you see there are some emotions that go through this, right? There are definitely some emotions, and I don't know. Let me change the music. Oh shit, I did something very stupid. Oh fuck. I clicked on a wall drive, and now Winamp is trying to index a wall drive, which is not a good idea. Yeah. I think I just killed the music. 1 second. Okay, now it's better, I guess. Okay, now it's better. Hello, Sean. I don't see streaming on Twitch. It should be on. I see 2 channels connected from my, but let me see. Maybe you are right. I don't know. Let me check. Assuming that my you are right. Why my Twitch is down? Why? Why? In theory, the dashboard is saying that both are connected. It's saying channels. You mean offline? It's saying, I don't know, maybe there is a problem with Restream at the moment. It says that even YouTube is shown as offline. Even YouTube is shown offline. How is this possible? Maybe it's gonna take a second. No. No way. What is going on? Why my PC is getting a bit stupid? It's saying unable to connect, actually. Yeah, you are right. It's saying unable to connect. Why? Let me try again. Unable to connect. What? No idea. Unable to connect. Well, I think the only thing is if the user, right, because we have a username, the only reason could be if that user is the restream user has been disabled for some reason on my channel, so he cannot connect anymore, right? Let me check 1 second what is going on here. I think there is a way to say role manager. Yeah, I think there is a way to enable Restream bot. Yeah, Restream bot is actually set as moderator on the channel. Yeah, thank you that you told me, because it's I don't know, I will just contact the Restream support and see what they say. I cannot do much apart from I will just send them a message and see. Twitch says Twitch channel says unable to connect. It worked 2 days ago. I didn't change any configuration since then. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Let's go on meanwhile, because I think anyway the I mean, these days, unfortunately, support is mostly AI, right? So you get an AI agent speaking with you, which usually is not very helpful, but fine. Yeah, we are not streaming on. The only thing I can do, I can turn it on and off, right? So I can say reconnect, but when I say reconnect, it's saying unable to connect, right? So it's saying unable to connect. Let me send him a picture. Okay, anyway, I would like to do that, right? So these movements are a bit too many, right? I mean, they are a bit too much. So I'm thinking, you see, it's moving his hand, which is nice, but it's moving a bit too much. I don't know, maybe in a conversation, I would like him to do, I don't know, this, and then go back, right? So I don't think I want all this movement, right? I think it's too much movement. So I can cut off the animation at a certain point. The problem will be, what do we do with the previous, I mean, how do we blend into an animation that is like just like 15 frames, right? Because that's the problem. That's the problem. I may try to do it, but then blending into a 15 frame animation is not gonna work. Unless I'm putting Unless I'm taking only the middle point and then I blend. I mean, we can try. I can, for example, you know, take up to here, right? Up to 40. But first, I think we need to convert them to our. We have to retarget them for our system, for our skeleton. Right, so for example, here he has this open ends, right? I think is nice. He has these open ends. I mean, he's bouncing a bit left and right on the feet that I don't like too much, but I mean, this part also could be nice if it can be blended properly, so that the character is like going into this pose, right, with crossed arms. I think it would be nice. But again, let's try first to retarget, right? So we retarget on our good skeleton, and the retargeter, I think we have it already, is this one. So all the animations that we want to retarget are, I think, are all of those. This. Yeah, all these ones. And we want to put them under characters, template, good skeleton. Actually, I don't know if I want to put it under emotes, because it's basically an emote, but well, it's not really an emote, but maybe under new actions. I don't know, let's try under new actions. It's like deleting your Twitch channel. Holy shit, deleting the channel. How do you even delete a channel? From the stream. Wait, how do I mean, deleting a channel? Could you delete your Twitch channel from your stream account? Okay. Delete from your stream account. You mean under, I don't know, you mean under under channels, it even shows YouTube offline. But okay, I'm going to delete this. So remove channel, remove. Okay, add channel, Twitch, connecting to Twitch. Oh, fuck. Wait. No, it's definitely not the way to do it. 1 second, unfortunately this thing is causing trouble. This thing is causing trouble. Authorize. This thing is causing trouble. Okay. empty screen, but well. Hopefully did that. Okay. It's done. Now, do you see me on Twitch now? Probably not, huh? Bah. Okay. I deleted it. Now what? I deleted it. I added it again. Now it shows like that. I deleted it and added it again. It shows like this now. It shows offline, right? So it doesn't... Yep, it is offline. I don't know, if I spend half an hour to have the stream up, it's not nice. Okay guys, I will try to restart, okay? We will restart, because anyway I think without a restart it will not work. So just a second, I will restart. Okay. Bro, it still shows offline. It still shows offline. Sending data. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Well, okay. I restarted the stream. Could you press the save button? What do you mean? The save button? Okay, 1 second, I'm trying again. If not, I don't know, we will stream only on YouTube, but can I press the save button? There is no save button. I don't know, there is no save button. What do you mean by save button? Ah, save it. Yeah, I press the save button, it's the same. I pressed the save button. It's the same. I don't know, there is a problem with the connection with Twitch for whatever reason, guys. I cannot have that work. So we will just go on YouTube. I don't want to spend, you know, the whole evening trying to understand how it works. So we will. I think we will just move on YouTube only. So a more meaningful message would be nice, right? I checked that Restream bot is in my Moderators. Is there a way that can lose the password or else? I don't know if the Restream bot is, because I think when he's saying trying to connect, he's trying to connect the Restream bot. No? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I have no idea. Okay, anyway, we have all these new thingies, right? I just want to rename them all to speech so that all the animations have the same name. Right, so that we know that all those are for speech. Okay. Now, the problem I have is, again, how do we blend this into the other animation meaningfully, and when do we trigger it? Because one idea would be to trigger it, and I think I need a montage. Do I need a montage for each of them, or because the montage will determine let me see, if I remember right, the exactly, the montage determines the blend time, right? So for example, if I say that I have a very long blend time of 1 second and a very long blend time of 1 second, right? So this will not make it look too bad, right? So I think we should just try it and see what happens, right? If I go this speech montage and I try to I don't know, can you go in your Twitch and see? Can you go in your Twitch? I'm in my Twitch and see if there is any error. A bit more specific though. I mean, where? In the dashboard? In the dashboard information. I'm in my dashboard, but do I see any error? I don't know. Any particular place in the dashboard to check for errors? I don't know, I have like a million thingies. I have extensions, I have settings, I have content, community, alerts, streaming manager. But I don't think that this will it's just saying that it's offline. It's just saying offline, right? But there's no particular error. Just saying offline. It just says offline. Okay, how do we blend? It's hard to do 5 things at the same time, but anyway, we will try. How do we blend this montage when the NPC speaks, right? So the NPC speaking, so we have a specific entry point, right? So when the UI receives, when the speech bubble receives the, when the NPC dialog bubble, yeah. When the NPC chat bubble receives the dialogue that appears here on the left, right? The NPC may do something at that point, right? So we just need to find where set up player bubbles. That's okay, but I would prefer when we are actually filling in this text, right? Text answer, exactly. So when we are filling the answer, and I would say for the first time, by the way, not here. Receive NPC answer in NPC bubble. You try resetting the stream key in your Twitch account and then remove and reconnect it again. Reset the stream key, but if I reset the stream key, I have to put it again in reset the stream key. Primary stream key. Never share your stream key. Fuck, this will fuck up so many things. I mean, if I reset the streaming key, then all my apps will not authenticate anymore. Is a complete mess. I mean, if I reset that key, is going to become a mess, I tell you. So that is yeah, it's kind of an extreme solution, but seems to be a bit too much to me. Well, we will see how many people we have on YouTube today. I'm streaming on Twitch now, Fanner. Okay, nice. Let me see. So it started now. When did he start, Fanner? It started now or when? Let me see. Wait. Yeah, it's saying streaming now. I don't know because I clicked. Did it just happen now, Fanner, when I said that I'm going to reset the stream key, or? 4 minutes ago. Yeah, so definitely not now. Okay, so it's not when I. Yeah, so definitely not now. Okay. 4 minutes ago. Okay, it seems to work now. It started now. I didn't reset anything. I didn't click on anything. It just started working. Okay, so it was just a temporary problem, I guess. It was just a temporary problem. So we do a quick introduction. Hello, we are starting. Hello, welcome. Good evening. Back to my big face, haha. Back to normal streaming, yay. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, when we receive the bubbles, right? Perform next action, current NPC action, NPC action. So there must be a place somewhere that is where we are setting exactly. Receive NPC actions in bubbles. Okay, so basically here is where you receive the first time, right, the text. And I think this is the place, right? I think this is the place where we want to do it. This is the place where we want to do it. So let's try to do it here. So now play speech animation, right? Play speech animation. So we need to basically play a montage. Now the way we play I think we have a play PS montage for the reason that, no? Don't we have a PS montage? I think we do. Or it's called PS play montage or montage play replicated play no. PS play PS animation montage, this one, right? I don't remember exactly why. Because this one may also have the sound ID. I think the music is too loud. Yes, it is. Okay, this would be the default play rate, trail effect. Oh wow, it's going here. No, but I don't think we need all of that because this is for the animations that have additional like sounds, and I think we can play a normal montage, guys. I think we don't need the super duper I don't think we need the super duper thing. I think we need a normal one, right? Which is this. So the only problem is, how do we get the character though? Because the character, I mean, the character is the current target of the player, right? So, or we do a get target, which is a possibility, which is a get target object. But get target object, which by the way. NPC, there it is. We got it. We have it, boys. We have it. Huh? Main animation instance. Okay, fine. So I don't know if this will override everything, but I think it should, right? So this will be a speech montage. In time to start the montage, right? Yeah, 0. Stop all montages. Stop all montages. Yeah, if there is something else playing, you should stop it. Now, if you can avoid doing brutally, that would be nice. But okay, let's try to compile it this way and see what happens, right? Let's see. And let's see also, the only important thing is that we have those animations saved, right? Because otherwise I will not be able to play them. So new actions. Wait, are this one the one that we want, or yeah, these one are the one that we want for sure. Yes, why not? These are our why this one is saved already? I don't know. It's kind of strange. But yeah, we saved that. Okay, now if we start as minimal as possible, so we start with well, I need NPC, but I think we will go dummy, right? So that we don't and false. Okay, so it's very minimal run, right? So that we don't spend too much time waiting. A glitch in the system, yes. Exactly. Just a glitch. Bam 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 bam. I'm thinking what to do for a big building. So we have a very big building, and I think we will have to. I think we will have to upscale the textures and split the building into pieces. To actually be able to render the texture at a reasonable quality. Okay, this guy, well, I need a guy that I can speak to, which is not completely crazy. Can I speak with you? Oh, this is Jafakra in theory. Oh, you transition to woman. Okay, fine. Your choice. So basically now, whenever I say something, assuming that he brings back an Answe. But he didn't do anything. Why? Why didn't do anything? Did we see the play animation? Did we see the play? He's saying play random animation. No, wait. Play speech animation. Yes, actually. Yeah, actually it did that. Ah, because I'm on the client. Yeah, but on the client I want to do it, no? Yeah, I want to do it on the client. Right? So this thing is not working. This thing is not working. Very strange though. Very, very strange. Because I had none instead of default. Oh my god, you are so annoying. Okay. Ah, wait a second. I don't even have a... Huh? Why? What? Why I don't have here the section to play? It is a bit strange, huh? Ah, because it's the wrong function. For whatever reason. It's the wrong function. It's not that one, it's this one. Yeah, because now I have speech. Let me put the... Yeah, it was probably not the right... It was probably not the right one, you know? I don't know exactly what the other one is doing, but it's fine. This one seems to be the right one. So the question is, how do we randomize? And also, how do we... I would like to move the mouth, right? I would like to move the mouth of the character, but I think I would like to do it only when you hear the audio, right? Because when you just read in text, it may be that he's doing a gesture or something, or and also I think it would feel unnatural, right? If you see the NPC moving his mouth, but you don't hear any sound, I think we will feel a bit unnatural. So I think we can do it only while we are playing the speech voiceover, right? That could be a way. That was very green. Okay, so if I say hi now, can you move, please? It's not moving at all. It's not moving at all. How it is possible? Because I'm client side and this is doing nothing. 0 if it failed to play. Section default. Section default. Because the slot is wrong. Wait. Yeah, because the slot is wrong because we also add slots. True. Should be combat for whatever reason. Should be combat. Now that I think about it, the slot should be, because combat is basically a full override. Combat is a full override. Otherwise, the standard animation is. No, the only thing I don't know is if we actually blend, right? So this is the question. If it will actually blend with the. But I tell you, it will work. Sooner or later, it will work. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that the montage we have the default slot. I think now there is a good chance. Hula, it's time for a drum roll. Drum roll. It's time for a good drum roll. Drum roll. Maybe we don't work down. A nice drum roll. Why is always night? Okay, now it's day. Hi. Oh, finally. Is this playing only once? Or? Yeah, it's playing only once. But it is playing, right? So the point is, I mean, and at the moment it's obviously doing only one thing, right? So, what? It's only doing one thing, right? So as soon as I do that, it's doing this. And it's starting to play the animation. Okay. So, I mean, if I randomize, right? If I randomize those animations, if I randomize those animations, I mean, it may become boring very quickly, right? Because it will always be the same one or a group of 3 or 4. So if we cannot randomize it a bit, it will look a bit weird. But at least he reacts, right? The fact that he reacts to my speech, I think is better than no reaction, right? I think the fact that she moves is better than no move, right? So at the end, I think I like it anyway. Yes, probably yes. I think, yeah, I think yes. I think I like it anyway. So now Now let me try what we can do, because we don't have infinite, but we have a few, right? We have a few. So we have, now the problem is that some of them are kind of specific, like this one is scratching his head, but it still seems okay. I think it's still okay. So let me connect. So how can we select a random montage inside? How can I select a random? Because the best for me will be to put all the animations in this montage and then just select a random. Well, we can just number them from 1 to 5, and then we randomize the name, right? From 1 to 5. That could be one way. Probably is the easiest way, actually. Should I do it this way? Like I call this 1, right? I call this 1, and then I put in my number 2. And then I put, I don't know why they did it this way, right? That you have to zoom in like a boss to actually put it in the right spot. And even when you do it, it doesn't work. I mean, it's so weird. So this is the head scratch, right? And then we have, but these ones are really too long. Well, this one is okay, I think. The show goods, I think, is kind of fine. So I will call it 3, right? Maybe there is a better way to randomize, but this way we can randomize it very easy, right? Yeah, obviously they should not be linked. I need to know up front how many we have, but it's okay. Now, these ones are too long, right? These ones are really, really long. So these ones I want to cut. Maybe in yeah, you see he's doing a lot of very nice movements, but he's doing it too many, right? Too many. So if I could split this into 4 or 5 animations, that would be fantastic. The problem is that here the only thing I can do, I can also insert a frame, actually. Okay, let me try to duplicate this one. So if we duplicate this, so we don't lose the original, right? And we call it anim speech 1A. Let me try what happens, because I think I have some editing capabilities. Maybe not insane editing capabilities, but I can do something. So the first thing, for example, would be if I use this, right, up to here, only up to here. So basically I remove all the frames after 46. And maybe on this one I put a short. No, I cannot, because it's in the montage. What happens if I insert a frame before 0, right? What happens? He's standing still. Okay, standing still. So actually, if I add like 15 frames, right, where he's actually standing still. And then I add, well, let's do maybe 10, I don't know, let's do maybe 10 frames, right? I don't know how many I added, but Yeah, I added 8. Let's add like 10 frames. We had 10 frames before and we added 10 frames after because we have the blending, right? We have the blending into the other animation. So I think we will just look like he's putting down his hands slowly. I've been learning to treat myself from time to time. I did have a soda pop on the 9th of May, and since then I haven't had a soda pop since then. 9th of May. How old is that? A week? Okay, a week. I think a week is okay. A week is fine, Funner. Like, for example, I'm drinking beer on Friday. So I have one beer pretty much every Friday, and that's it. Why is not doing it? Insert frame. I'm saying insert frame after 55, but it's not adding the frame. Why? Why, you stupid? Why? Huh? What do you need? 55 as a 0? What? 79. Why the add frame after doesn't work? Is a frame after 60? So probably it did it actually, because now is going up to 60, but it didn't extend. But it didn't extend the anime. Well, maybe if I save it, it will, and I reload it, maybe it will do something. Wait. No, it's still the same. It's not very nice. I do insert frame, but it's not doing it. Right? I don't know why. So insert frame after doesn't work. Insert frame after doesn't work. Let me try to do it one before this. So if I do after 54, you know, as I was saying, after 55. Append at the end. What do you mean append at the end? Let me try append at the end. Number of frames to append, 10. Ah, I did it now. Okay, this is nice. Okay, let's see if this is generating anything, right? So we just got a piece of that animation, and it is called speech talk 01A, right? And this one will be speech talk 1A. Yeah. And this will be number 4. This will be number 4. Obviously, it's not aligned. What the fuck? Brah! Okay. I mean, it's very close, but it's not aligned. Okay. Okay, now let's try to play only this new one that we created. Oops, we have to close this. We have to close this. So if I try to play only animation number 4, and then we will randomize, right? But for now, so I think it will be a bit more lively, no? What do you think, guys? Is it better to have a bit of a movement? I think it's nice. But should we do it at every phrase, or should we do it only sometimes? And if we have the ability to move the mouth, should the mouth move all the time, or I don't know. The problem of moving the mouth is that we will have to override only that bone. So I think it will be a bit harder than what we are doing now. So in theory now we are, yeah, she's also playing some, you know, default animations, but let's see what this becomes. Yeah, on this one, let's say that on this one, the 1 second in, 1 second out is a lot, because you see that she's not moving much, right? Because he has 1 second blending in, 1 second blending out. So, but it's not bad. It's just that from the original animation we get basically only the middle. I can add more frames, right? We are at 30 frames per second, so I can add a full second if we want, right? What? Yeah, you see that that's the animation, but what she's really doing is only, which is similar, but it's definitely shorter, right? I think if I add, let me try just to understand if the theory is correct. If I add, at the moment I have 10 frames before the animation starts, right? If I add 20 more, this will be a full second. And if I append at the end 20 more, this will be a full second as well, right? Because it's 30 frames per second. So let me see if this will make it look weird or not. And obviously this will be seen only by the client, because this is running on the client. So another person will not see the NPC doing that. And if two people are speaking with the same NPC, they may do different things, right? But that's fine. About moving the tiger, look at the sky too much. I think that there is, whenever I'm putting my, let me see, looking at the sky, like when I do this, or when it cannot track. I don't know. But you know that now I have hands, so if I do this, what is it? Can you do it? No, I cannot do it. Ah! I have hands, look. True. I can move my hands. I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It actually works. Because they added the tracking to the hands. Incredible, huh? I think the tiger looking up maybe when it disconnects, so it cannot track my head properly. Having hands is very nice. Okay, let's try now. Yeah, still the blending is very strong. Strange though, because now I added a full second. That is kind of strange. I added a full second, it was not enough. So the part, that's very strange actually. Why? Blend time 1 second. 1 second in, 1 second out. I mean, I assume it's played at 30 FPS per second, right? Not at 60. It's played at 60? It's played at 60. No, wait. So if we look at this, do you think it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? No, the seconds are slower than that. So they are played at, is played at 60 per second. Really? So 30 frames is half a second. Half a second of blending doesn't look like much to me, but we can go 0.5. I mean, half a second is not really much, but let's go 0.5 one moment and see if the animation is better. I would like basically the character to execute the whole movement, right? Not just a piece of it. Yeah, I would like the character to execute all of that. And then go back to the position. But I don't understand why here why here is cut off actually. Oh. Maybe when you change the animation you have to re-import it here, or because it seems it didn't take the full seems it didn't take the yeah, exactly, it didn't take the one that I added at the end. So it's not okay, I will remove it and add it back. For whatever reason it didn't work. I don't know. Okay, now we have it all. I think it was cut off, whatever. But we also decreased to 0.5. So let's see now if it is better. We are not too far from the day where I can let the tiger making the game dev himself and you can do something else. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully. It will be fully AI. I think that I predicted already, you know, I said that already one time, but I will say it again. That I think that by the time so basically I'm making the game, right? And I'm making the game better and better and better and better and better and better and better, right? Maybe sometimes I'm making it worse. And meanwhile, you know, there is the AI that is improving, right? The AI is improving. I think we will reach the point where I actually finish the game and the AI is able to recreate it completely from scratch. That would be a kind of a painful moment, but right? When the AI can create a full game like Plane Shift easy with one click, and that will be the time where I say, oh, it's finally done. It's finally finished. Okay, let's see if it's any better. That was not very nice. The blend, so it's going at 30 then. I don't know. Let me ask ChatGPT because I'm confused now. Let me ask ChatGPT. How are the in Unreal Engine? How many frames per second are the animations played? 30 frames per second. Yeah, exactly. So, oh my god, what is it doing here? 30 frames per second. So now that we have, so 30 is 1 second. So now that I did that, so that I made it longer, so I have to go back to 1. So yeah, that was my idea, but for some reason the montage didn't take my animation properly, so that's why he bugged out, right? But this morning I went for a run, Funner. I went for a run. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow as well. Just before lunch, between like 12:30 and 1. I went for a run in the park next to me. And it was a bit painful because it was the first run that I did since very long time, like probably 6 months or so. So it was like, oof, 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 you know? Like, ouch, ouch, oof, oof. But I did it. She's nice. Yeah, that's the problem. I see. So yes, now it's doing the animation in the middle properly, but with the fact that we have the arm raising, you know, up at a lower speed. I mean, the fact that we have the arm basically stuck in that position in the animation is going up very slow. And then it's doing this kind of quick, and then it's coming down very slow. So it feels wrong, right? It feels wrong. So there is not really a technique that we can use. So adding frames, adding empty frames is not really the best. Adding empty frames is not really the best, unfortunately. Can we copy frames or no? No, cannot copy frames. So that's a pity though. Fuck. What if okay, let me try to export this animation and see if I can do some manipulation in Blender. It will probably just completely break, but let's see. Let's do an export of this and let's call it let's call it animation speech talk 1, yes. I never remember if we can do this or not. Never remember if there is something that we can do. I mean, for sure we are losing the because this is fully baked, right? It is baked in every frame. So it is a bit annoying to parse, definitely. But why? But why? because it is fully baked, and here we don't have any controls as well, right? So it's extremely hard to modify, right? Because I can, in theory, I can go here, I can go in pose mode, and I can move this bone down. But as you can see, well, maybe it's not the right bone. But I can, actually, I can. I can. So if I say that yeah, the problem is that this will but anyway, let me try 1 second just for fun. Probably will not work, right? Because this is not the way it should be done. That's the problem. It's not the way should be done. But we don't care. GG. What happened? Huh? Ah, better. Yeah, the problem also is that this part is slow because it's 30 frames, while this thing is moving the hands very quickly, right? So the problem is a problem of speed, and it's not a problem of, right? It's a problem of speed, because this is happening too slowly, basically, right? It is happening too slowly. One thing that we could do is to say, hey, you go up here, right? You go up here. You go up here. You go up here, like if you are a bit, but you go very early and very quickly. Then you cannot go down again, and then you go up, right? So this will be like right? So it will be more of a dynamic situation, but still, I don't know if that's good enough though to make it look more natural. Definitely not. Definitely not, for different reasons. That is, raising the hands exactly the same speed and exactly at the same time, and it is kind of looking weird. Why is it going reverse now? Because I clicked reverse. Okay. No, I really don't like it. I really don't like it. I mean, I'm basically redoing the animation, right? It looks very weird. Doesn't look natural at all. The bouncing is bad. The bouncing is super bad. I will have to redo the animation if I want to do this. I will have to redo it completely. Fuck. Okay, so we cannot use it this way. And we cannot use it the other way where there is a full second of, right, of delay, because it's too slow. So what we could do 15 frames instead of 30. So I could delete basically anything from 0 to 15. And then I can delete everything to, but the problem of this is that then, so we go to 90, so from 60, so we can remove from 75, right? I think it's a bit of a patch, right? But okay, now I think it will blend a bit. So maybe now, as I said, now it will blend for half, and so the movement will not be full, right? So there will be half movement, but at least it will be faster to go up, and so it will not be that, it will not look that stupid, right? That's good, getting exercise in with enough time. It will just get easier. Yeah, exactly. It's what it happens every year, that the first time I go is like insane. It's like I'm gonna die. But then the second time, it's going better and better and better. But you already said the park is hard to get running because it's not flat. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's kind of those roads are a bit vertical, right? But it's good exercise, you know. If it's not flat, you are pushing more. If you are pushing more, your body's improving more, you know. So let's see. There is always this blending at the beginning, which is kind of bad, right? What? Why it appeared here instead of the because the if you click it again, it's not going away. That's a mistake. I don't know. We can leave it this way. It's not the best. It's not too bad. I mean, I'm a bit bothered by the beginning and the end, right? Which is kind of annoying. But, you know, it's better than nothing. And this will be one of the many to play. So this will be one of the many. So maybe we can keep it. Maybe we can keep it. So let me see now speech talk number 2. So if we take speech talking 1 and we duplicate it again, right? And we call it 1B. 1B. So now 1B, we have a bit more We have a bit more, because for example, if I cut off from here, remove from frame 0, what do you mean? No, I need to remove before. Okay, so I have a friend that has his mother that is not in good shape, and so I was just messaging him now. Okay, no, I want to remove before 24, right? Yeah, exactly. Remove from 0 to 23. So if I remove this, right? And now maybe this one we can make it a bit longer so the movement of the ends is blended in better, because I think blending with maybe we can blend up to here. So it's only 2 seconds, right? But okay, let's try this. And then maybe at the end we do a bit of the same trick, right? But we do it for like 15 frames. I think that 15 frames is a good idea. No more than 15 frames. Okay, so this will be speech 1B. Speech 1B. And here, guys, we are kind of stretching, right? We are kind of stretching the assets that we have. So we are trying to do the best with what we have. Definitely, you know, in a real game, you would do things a bit differently compared to this, but you would, you know, do all of this with motion capture, but we do the best we can with the assets that we can get without spending, you know, 10,000 euro on animations. Yeah, I know. I mean, we could spend money, right? But the problem of an MMO is that is not just a piece, it's the collection of all the pieces, and a budget for an MMO is like 50 millions, right? So we never reach that. So we have to make a bit of compromises. Unfortunately, all the characters will pretty much do the same, right? And it is annoying. I mean, it would be very nice if every race would do something slightly different, but you know, is hundreds of animations, so it's not really possible. I don't like the way she goes back into the position. That's kind of annoying to me. That's kind of annoying. So I like the animation in the middle, but the blending with this is pretty bad. Should I remove the blending? But if I remove the blending, it will be super quick. It will, I mean, I can do 0.1 second, right? Does it bother you or not? Or it just bothers me? Give me your honest opinion. So as you can see, there is a starting part where the arm goes from this rest position to where we have the actual animation. And then there is another part where it goes back, right? And then in the middle, you have the animation itself. So it goes up, animation, down. You see? So, and this is what bothers me a bit. Up, animation, down. And that up and down is kind of annoying. Because it's very unnatural. It's like if he's a puppy, you know, if he's a dummy, if he's a, what do you say? Like if he's a fake model that is just going back, like a robot going back into position, right? And that is kind of annoying me a bit, but is it bad? Well, maybe not that bad. Okay, we can leave it because I don't really have a way to solve it, right? I don't really have a good way to solve it. So we're just probably gonna leave it. Okay, fine. Tell me if it bothers you a lot. If it bothers you a lot, I may work more on it. Now we have, I think there are other pieces that we can get from there, right? Because we arrived like to frame 60 or 70 and there are more frames. Yeah, we arrived up to here, right? We arrived up to here. No? I think so, right? Well, until it closes the hands. Until it closes the hands. It is where we arrived. So we arrived at 90. So now we can go, and we can also take a you know, mix a bit, right? So for example, now I can start from here. What happens if I start from here? What happens if I start from here? I think the end will go up very, very weird. Or not. We can try. We can try if I start from here, what happens. Let's add the usual 15 at the beginning. Since we are blending 0.5. And then we go until what? No. Wait. No. I will go until like here probably. 104. And remove. And at the end maybe we can add another 15, right? We can add another 15. Okay, so this will be our 1C. I don't know if there is a better way to do it, like that we just programmatically say start from frame, end from frame, and end to end frame. I don't know, because the play montage doesn't really. I don't know. Maybe he has that. Can I say here from frame to frame? No. Because if I could, that would be, but I think I cannot. Okay. Okay, 1C. One C, my boys. Are you sure you already checked all the animation you have? Well, I'm checking them one by one. These are the ones that I'm checking. What do you mean you already check all? We are going one by one with the one that we have. So no, there are more to come, yes. There are more to come. We have speech talk 2, speech talk 3, so there are more, yes. We didn't finish at all. Yeah, plus we can search more on other animation, but the speech animations are very special because the character needs to stand still and basically move his hands, right? And it's not something that you usually find in animations. This one, for example, is better because it's more there is more variety to it, and the fact that he is starting with the open ends is making it. So I think it's good. I think this one is actually good. I don't know if they are too short, right? If they are too short, if I should do one that is actually longer. If they are too short, are they too short? Blah 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 blah. Nah, it's not too bad. I mean, it's obviously. I think this one, for example, I think is kind of good. This one is kind of good. Hello, Pose Cafe. Hey. We are doing a bit of weird. I mean, we are trying to split existing animations that are very long talk animations into smaller chunks, so we have more options, right, to play instead of play, because the original animation is this one, right? So it's doing all of this. I mean, it's super long, right? And I think it's too much. And then if you see the player, the NPC always doing this thing over and over and over, right? So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to split it in pieces so that it is a bit more believable, right? So here we are pretty much at the end, unfortunately, because we arrived. Wait. And now I'm lost in what we did in the previous one. So the previous one, we started with open ends like that. Okay, we went like this. So he goes into this position. Then he goes up, down, open a bit, open again, and a bit of that, but not much. Okay. So where is that in this animation? Okay, he's here. Start from here, it goes here. Does this, does this, does this, and then he stops here, right? So the previous animation finishes here at 155. So I think we can start maybe again from these open hands, which I think is nice. So we'll remove everything before this, and we will add at the beginning the usual 15, and then we go boom 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 boom, and I think that's it, right? Up to here. I think up to here. I don't want to go too much with this nee. I think we can go up to here, and so it's 2 seconds. And then we add another 15 at the end. So we get a bit of that. Okay. So this will be 1D. Let's see how 1D looks. And I don't have a good way to test it except for the in-game, because so I really have to test it in-game. Why don't put in reverse copy and mirror by paste the copy as reverse? What? I'm Dutewe. Hello, Dutewe. Why you use different names everywhere? I cannot remember all the names. It's impossible. If you use always the same one, I can, but you should change your name on YouTube to Dutewe, no? I think we discussed this already, but you said that you couldn't for whatever reason. Perhaps somewhere you can find Italian pack for talking with the hands. Well, you see, this one is already talking a lot, but yeah. The Italian pack, maybe. Why don't putting reverse copy and mirror by paste the copy as reverse? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? I mean, I can play reverse, yes. But playing reverse, I think would be a good idea. I can play reverse, actually. Do you think it will look different? Okay, we can randomize reverse or not. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I will do it. Because I think we can play from the end. This one is not very long, actually. It's pretty short, I have to say. But it's better than nothing. Means going back. The wall thing, going forward and backward again. I think you will see it. I think it will look weird. No? But I can definitely play reverse. I mean, I can do... no, I cannot. If I do play rate -1, no. I can do it if I play an animation, but I cannot do if I play a montage. And I need the montage because this is going on a specific slot and all of that. I don't know if in the montage I can reverse it, but I don't think so. It was a good idea though, it was a very good idea. Let me see. Can I play a montage in reverse? But not directly using a simple function to play montage, it doesn't work. There are a few workarounds. Montage are made of sections. You can use up to 2 sections, for example, forward and reverse, and manually control the playback. Duplicate the animation inside a montage with the same frame but reverse order using animation tools. Thank you. Yeah, so it's basically saying to play montage with negative play rate not supported. Doesn't that support play montage reverse by placing a negative play rate? Manually reverse the animation. Hey, using montage section, bro, is just to say. I mean, what is he saying? He's saying, oh, you can have 2 sections and one is the reverse. Thank you. But I need to create another animation that is reverse, right? And is that easy to do? Yeah, maybe if I export, go to Blender, do the reverse. I mean, it was a good idea, but I think it's harder to implement than the benefit. I don't know. But it was a kind of a good idea, actually. Thank you for that. I think it was a good idea anyway. I'm not gonna do it, but it's not a bad idea at all. Okay, maybe here we go. We start from the end of this, or the middle of this, right? Because we were before we went up to 155. So we can start from here. 168 is very little. 184. I'm butchering this thing. I'm butchering this thing. If I want to arrive... Wow, that is a big movement. But okay, I think we can do. I think here we can do it full, right? We can do this full thing, so it's at least 3 seconds, so it's a bit better. So this one will become speech 1E, right? And will be the final one. Speech 1E. Perhaps on the marketplace you can find the ultimate Italian talk with ends animation pack. It could be. Why you don't search it, Ula, instead of asking me to do stuff? I mean, if you just want to say it as a joke, it's okay. But if you're thinking, you know, that there are other animations, why you don't look at the marketplace and search animations that are actually applicable and then send them to me already pre-selected, right? So I don't have to spend the time to search. Understand? Be part of the solution. Wow, this is super quick. Why is it going so quick? What the fuck? It's very similar to the previous one, by the way, yeah. It's very similar. It's going super quick. I think this one we need to have a play rate, you know, that is not 1. I don't know. It's super quick. This guy is like it's going too quick. I don't like it. It's like nearly annoying as quick it is. The problem is that if I scale the frames, right, considering it's a baked animation, no, it will work anyway, yes, it will work, because the frame in the middle will interpolate, I guess. Or not. Yes, it will. I think they will. It's already 11:25. Holy shit. Time flies, boys. Time flies. Time. Oh my god, look at this thingy. Okay, so if how slower we want to make it? I think we want to make it twice as slow. I don't know. Is really too. Again, now is not quick when I see it here. Why? Why? Why is not? Why? Huh? Why it feels slower here? Maybe it's just a feeling. No, bro, is different. Are we playing at 30 frames per second, or what are we playing here? Is it the same animation, first of all? The first thing that he does, he opens his hand, right? Yeah, it's the same animation. But here it does it in a second, right? It seems that it goes at 15 per second here. I don't understand. Playback, play every frame. How do you decide a play rate here? But anyway, it seems to be slower than there, or is my... I don't know, it seems weird. Huh? You see, it is opening up to 60. This opening, right? It goes hop. It goes hop. Here it goes what? Here it goes hop. Hop. Is it the same? I don't know. It feels quicker. It feels quicker. I can time it. I don't know, and see how much time it takes to play it all. Should we time it? I will time it. I will time it with the chronometer. Ready? Go. Until 700. Boom. 12 second point 10. 12 seconds point 10. Until 700. Let's see here. It will be identical, huh? Fuck, I don't see the end though. No. I don't see the end because it's not visible. It's still going? What? I think it's definitely slower. Let me try again. Boom. It started. Barababa, barababa, barababa. Barababa, 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 barabara. Hey, you see, it's still going. We are at 13 seconds. Yeah, I think it's double. It's exactly double. Yeah, it's 20 seconds instead of 12. Yeah, it's double. It's double the time. So for whatever reason here, the playback speed. But is it possible that the playback speed is different in Blender than in? I mean, that is weird. What? So in Blender is 60 frames per second. 24. Property panel, output property, frame rate. Property panel what? Property panel, output properties, the printer icon. Ah, yeah. Frame rate. There is frame range. There is time stretching. Do you see the frame rate? Yeah, 60. He's playing at 60. While there we are playing at 4 at no, what? We are playing at 60? Huh? But here is slower, it's not faster. Arrgh! What the fuck? Okay, wait a second. The problem is that timing 1 second is not very easy, but it seems that, I mean, it looks, I mean, it takes 20 seconds instead of 12, so it's definitely different. Let me try to do 60 frames, okay? Boom. Boom. 60 frames is 2 seconds. 60 frames is 2 seconds. So is 60 frame per second, is 30 frame per second, right? So here is playing at 30. So for whatever reason here is playing at 60. I don't know, I'm confused now. That is doing... Yeah, 1 second. 60 is 1 second. So here is playing at 60. Why is playing at 60 in this? And he's playing at 30 in... No, he's playing at 60 here. Why is playing at 60? It looks to me that in the Unreal Editor, the animation is played at 60 FPS. Yeah, but how we will look in game? $60. Okay. Anyway, the net of this discussion is that we have to slow down the wall animation. So basically, if this is 700 frames, I need to do. I mean, we can slow it down, maybe not by double, but I think this was the reason to be. You know, this speed and not that speed. So do we have the problem with all the other animations as well? Oh fuck, all the ones they already did are all wrong then? I mean, they're not wrong, they're just fast. Yeah, exactly. They are all fast, my boys. No! Cannot believe it. So it seems that... Okay, we can have a few that are faster than others. I think it's okay. So if I take everything, can I select all, please? Can I scale to? Fantastic. Can I? Okay, now here it looks very slow, right? Here it looks very slow, but it's fine. Can I export this and do you think he will re-import, or he will say that the root bone is missing and all that shit? I think it will say all that shit, huh? $46,000 keys, right? Yeah, because now it's very long, right? Now it's like 25 seconds animation. True. And we can split it in pieces of like 3-4 seconds each. Oh wow, why is it so slow? He's exporting every single bone, including the thumb, the finger, the index, thing and... Oh wow. Is it that complex? Did it take so much time to actually get in? 46,000 frames? Well, we have like... Well, we have 1,200 frames, right? No, 1,400 frames, because 700 by 2. And for each of them, probably we have like... I don't know. Yeah, more than 10 bones for sure, maybe 15. So yeah, 46,000 keys seems to be the right number. It's a lot. But it's a very long animation. Come on. Is exporting also the twist? I think you should not, but anyway. Okay, let me see how it looks now. First of all, if it works. Yeah, it's a bit more reasonable, no? Than before. I mean, the legs are kind of trembling, so I don't know why, but... Okay, I think what we can do... But why we have now 1,000 frames? I don't know, there's something... There is something that the scale doesn't work, right? Because now... You see that we have... What is this 480? Is the number of frames? 60. So we are doing, I don't understand. We are doing 60 frames now in... So we are doing 1,000 frame in 1 second? What the fuck? I think there is a conversion problem between... Because you see that now, it is 1 second, right? Well, 1 second is... 1 second is here. Now we can see it because he's saying 1, right? He's saying 1. So here we have 1 second and we are at 2,000 frames. Why we have 2,000 frames in 1 second? I don't understand. There is a conversion problem between... There is a conversion problem between Blender and Unreal. There is a conversion problem, that's for sure. So it seems that there is an animation speed. Is there a FPS here or speed or whatever? Target frame rate 60,000. What the fuck does this mean? Why is it these crazy numbers? Why when importing from Blender I see these crazy numbers in the Unreal animation sequence properties? I mean, what does 6,000 frame per second mean? I mean, is it... Sorry, on the other one, how much was it? On the normal one, not the slow, just the normal one, right? Speech Talk 2. Yeah, you see, Speech Talk 2 is 60 FPS, right? Speech Talk 2 is 60 FPS. Can I change it and say 30? Why I cannot change it? Rate scale, number of tweaking playback rate for animation globally. Can I say 0.5? Will this make it as twice as low or not? Yes, it does. Okay, so maybe we can just do that. I think we can just change the... but you see that this one, for example, is 30 FPS. There is something weird. Blender uses tick per second in a way that Unreal doesn't always interpret correctly. When you use FPS, you speed setting frame rate. No, but this is I mean, this is gonna break it, right? So I think we can use this rate scale. I think that this rate scale seems to be the best idea. So we keep the animation at that speed because the slow that we imported is a giant file, right? This thing is insane. This thing is insane. This is probably why we had all those keys. So I will delete it. I think we can use the number 2, right? But we can change the speed so it's a bit less frenetic, right? Yes, exactly. Can we do the same also with the one that we already did? So like if I what should I do to slow it? Because if I say 0.5, then my initial 15 frames will be too much, right? So I can do 0.5, but then I have to remove 7 frames, correct? And I remove from... that is from 50 to what? To 60, from 55, a bit more, from 50. So we remove from 57 or whatever to the end. And then we do, and then we say rate scale 0.5. Yeah, much better. I think it's much better. First of all, because it makes the animation longer. But second, because it really looks more natural, right? I think these were too quick. Yes, these were too quick. I don't understand why they were so quick. So I'm going to change it on all, actually. So I'm going 0.5 everywhere. Yeah, it looks way more natural to me. Now the difference is that also here I have to do the same trick, right? Because here we added... What? I don't understand what happened here. Okay. I think that is good. It's good that we found the problem with the second one, so that we actually made it better. So I will remove 7, and I will remove. Seems to be a bit of a fuck up on the when you remove at the beginning, but anyway. $95, $97, $106. Something like this. Okay. I think this will look better, guys. This will look better. And 1D. Also, we do 0.5. You see that here, the frame rate is now. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I think it's better if I remove it from the end first, because it seems that it's very confused when I remove. Yeah, let's remove it from the end first. So if this is 15, right? We want to do 7. So 7 is what, 72? Why it goes to 75? This is 10 actually. Oh no, from 60. From 60. So we do from 68 up. No. No. Okay. And then here we do from 7. Okay. Good. So we fixed the other animations. And now we can, I mean, hopefully that in game will play the same rate, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it will. So now we have the talk 2 that we have to split, right? We have the talk 2 that we have to split. And we will also go 0.5. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, let me duplicate now. Duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Duplicate, wait, I think I have to save it first. No, but I only did the 0. So this becomes 2A. It's pretty good that we, it's pretty good that we found this out. So I will do like up to here. So we remove from 110, yep. And then we will do the same, so we will add at the beginning. Now we are at 0.5, so now we add only 7, right? We add only 7 frames. Okay, and it is our 2A. Now we go back to duplicate. And we go 2B. Right? And 2B will be from here. So we'll delete from, yeah, 2. So we are at 117, huh? Maybe to here. Maybe to here. And then we will add the 7. I'm adding this 7 at beginning and end so that the blend doesn't really remove the... So it's basically rising his hands and nothing else, right? It's not removing animation time. Now this will be 2C. This will be 2C. So we were already at, we were already here. Okay. So here we can I think this, the fact that he's putting the hands to the heart, I think is nice. So I would like to keep that. So we will cut off from there to here. Yep. And then maybe finish there again. So like this, and we will add the 7. 7. I hope I'm doing it right, but I think I am. And this will be 2C. Now, I think we are pretty much done with this one because we, but let's see, we duplicate again. This will be 2D. And what I'm doing, I'm opening it, yeah. And this one will do blah, 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 blah. And to the hearth, okay. And go there and go back to the hearth again. Okay, and here we can do it from, maybe from here. Or from here. Maybe from here. So we are a 335. 335. I really fight with my PC, freeze too much and broke if I open the marketplace. Holy shit, Ula. Ula, I have one laptop that I'm not using. Do you want it? It's not the best, but it's not bad, huh? It's not bad. It's a pretty good one, actually. I have a laptop that I'm not using. This one is pretty good as well. From here. Say it needs to be at least 3 or 4 seconds, right? Okay, so we had before 7, after 7. This is 2D, okay. Then we duplicate again. And we go 2E. Wow, this 2 was very long. We were at 335, okay. 335, so we were here. So we ended at 335 or we started at 335? Oh shit. Good question. Now we started at 335. We actually ended with the open ends. So we started at 335 and we ended pretty much here at 475, right? So I think we can do this. And then 475 plus, I don't know, some of this up to here, up to 86. So 475 plus 90, 565. 565 is where we are now. Okay, this will be 2E. Then we duplicate again. This one was definitely longer than the other, right? Because it's I don't know, it seems it's never ending now. There is 2F. So we were at what? 565. Okay, 565 and really at the end, but I think we can, yeah, maybe this one is the last one. 565. Maybe we can start from here. Even if this opening like that is nice. Yeah. And here we go, wait. Before going open, Maybe we can. Maybe we can go open, open, and close. Okay, I think this will be the last animation. So I will still insert 7 and 7. Okay. And it is the last one, right? Is the 2F. Okay. So we can delete the 2 because we did all of them. And now there is the 3. Oh my god, there is infinite ones, boys. Number 3. But we already have, you know, a lot of different animation. They pretty much look similar because they are. This one is kind of different though. This one is also going slower. I don't know why, but this one is definitely slower than the others. Right? It's definitely slower than the others. This one maybe we can just divide in 2, right? Maybe this one we divide in 2. So we do up to pretty much middle. And this one is low already, so I don't think I'm going 0.5, right? No, I'm not. I'm not going 0.5. So, okay. So we duplicate 3. And we call it maybe 3B. And then this one we call it 3A. In 3A we do just the middle. 3A we do about half, right? Let's go about half. I think it's okay. Whatever is the result. Remove. Boom. We add the 7 7, so we still have the hands going up, hopefully. And then we do the same with 3B. And we are done. In theory, we are done. 3B, so roughly in the middle, so roughly here. I remove from 0 to here, and then I add the 7 and 7. Okay. Okay, so now to put everything together, right, in a montage, we have to drop. Yeah, we have to drop them all here and then put all markers, right? So that's gonna take a bit, but it's not too long. So if I put 1A, can I put it before 1D? No, that would have been too nice. Okay, so it always goes at the end. 1A, 1B, 1C, but it's pretty fast. 1D. Do we have 1A? Yeah, 1A. Then we have 2A, 2B, 2C, 2D, 2E, and 2F, and then we have 3A, 3B. Okay, now the problem is that we need to create sections for each of these things, right? So new montage section number 5, which obviously is not aligned in the right place. Montage section, I don't know why there is no way to do it automatically. New section number 6, which is not aligned because it wants to be annoying. Section number 7, and is not aligned because it wants to be annoying. I don't know why this thing is not automatic. Maybe if I do it on top of this, it will do it automatically. Number 8. No, it doesn't. It just doesn't. Number 9. Number 9. We have so many. Number 10. So I think it will look fairly various, right? It's fairly different. Number 11. Slightly better, but still. At least it sticks to it. Number 12. Number 13. Fucked up. Number 13. Now this will be completely random, right? So sometimes it will open his hand, sometimes. Number 14. Number 15. What a fun job, boys. What a fun job. And number 16. Okay, now. Okay, now we can randomize a number between 1 and 16 and then convert it to string and pass it to the sequence, right? And it will be done. So if I randomize here between random in range between 1 and 16, and then I convert this thing to this. No. I convert this to string, and then I convert this to this. Yes. So this will basically play a random animation on the 16 that we created. And we can add more, right? Because in reality, I didn't really add all the one that I had. I didn't add all the one that I had, no, because I still had this one that is scratching his head, but I don't know, maybe this one can be just a random animation. And I have the one where he's saying, I don't know, which is doing like this, and then he's going like, I don't know. But I don't know, maybe it's not too good. Maybe it's not too good. Okay, let's try with this 16, guys. We have 16. Let's see how it looks. And it's already midnight, so then I have to go. But I think we did what we wanted to do, right? I think 2 hours is really the minimum to do something. 2 hours is really, and we had like half an hour at least of Twitch not working. Did I rename the I don't know if I renamed the thingy. Did I rename the stream or it still has a random name? Guest, yes. No, it has the proper name. Our YouTube didn't stop, so in reality... But I stopped the stream, actually. That's a bit weird. Anyway, I will check it after. Okay. So now when we speak, right? When we speak, whatever we say, in theory should select one of the 15 that he has. Oh, there is also this one. Really? What? I didn't put that in. Did I? No, maybe I did. No, I did. Probably I did. Yeah, it's moving a bit, you see? No, no. I like it. Yeah, it's much better. Oh, wow. Why is continuing like that? Ah, because wait, I did a mistake. That's why it's so long. No. It was playing multiple ones because when we do the montage, right, you have to tell him that they are not linked. You say these links, you have to remove all these links. Remove link, remove link, remove link. Otherwise, they will play one after the other. I don't know why they start connected, because it doesn't really make a lot of sense, right? If it's a montage. Well, maybe people use montage to actually connect different animations. That's possible. But we don't. Okay, let's try again. Drum roll. I like when the Yankee move a lot. Yeah, but if they, I mean, the problem is that if they really bounce too much, right? I don't know. We could mix some of them into longer ones randomly as well. Yes, the sword is like killing herself all the time. Did you listen, Ulla, to what I said about the laptop? That I have a laptop that I'm not using? And I asked if you want it, if you have a problem with your PC. Drum roll! Okay. Saying, because blah blah blah. And then you read, oh, what can I do for you? No thank you? Okay. Why? It's a free PC, you know? You don't like it? Ah, this one is very fast. Why this one is very fast? Because it's from the set number 1, huh? But the set number 1 is from the set 1, huh? No, because we didn't save it. There was one that was fast. We don't know which one he actually played, unfortunately. We don't know which one he played. You know, I can add the number. I can add the number here. I can add the number of what is the animation that we just played, right? So we know which one is it. But yeah, there was one that was fast. Which is strange though, unless I didn't save something. There were a few that I didn't save. Okay, so probably... Wait, Anim talking 2, Anim talking 3. No, this one are not the one that we are using. I'm not using any of this. I mean, we can save them, but they should not go into subversion, right? Now, it's strange that there was one that was kind of fast. Yeah, if he has a weapon in the hand, it's looking a bit weird. But in general, I like it. In general, I like it. I mean, at least he's moving a bit, right? Before, I mean, compared to before, I think it's much better. Before they were just standing still, right? Yeah, this weapon that is continuously, you know, hitting his head is not the best, but who cares, really? I think it's good, guys. I think it's better than not, right? It's better than them staying always still and... I just have to do one thing, that if you click on this thing and you click it again and it's already displayed, you should hide it. This I should really do because it's very annoying, right? I cannot hide the exclamation mark, the question mark, right? I cannot hide this thing. So this thing should... freeform button. So if the pop-up is valid, it goes here, right? But I would also say that if the visibility is already visible, I think we should say visibility. Get visibility. Visibility is equal to visible. I don't know if the default is visible or is hit testable. I don't know. We'll see. Branch. How many NPC you want to make moving? I mean, all of them are moving now. All of them, not just one. All of them are moving now. I can go to any other NPC and they will all move in the same way, randomly, when you speak to them. Fantastic, huh? Fantastic or not? I will show you right now. I will show you right now. I will show you. Every NPC in the game will move that way. Even gobbles? No, gobble no. I mean only the races that use the same skeleton. The races that don't use the same skeleton, they will not move, I think. Like if you speak to a pet, it will try to play the animation, but the skeleton will be different and so it will not play. Understand? Yeah, which is a bit of a pity because certain NPC like the rogue are not based on the same skeleton, I think. Fuck, why it doesn't work? Probably because it's not visible, it's not testable. Okay, anyway, I will fix it. I will fix it. Hello, my friend. You're speaking strangely. So if I go to another guy, right? If I go to Mailenki or Smith, right? We have a Smith. No, Mailenki. Mailenki. She's not a Mailenki, by the way. So if I speak with this girl, right, it will do the same. He will do exactly the same. Why? What the? I don't know why it goes up so much and down so much. Why? Let me check the... It's like if he's flying while he's doing that animation. You see how it goes up? I don't know why. But anyway, it's fine, guys. Our game is not GTA 6, right? Then my girlfriend never scratched his head. We can try to see, but... Do I have a pet? I don't have a pet. I don't have a pet. But is there a monster? I don't think there is a monster. Ah, yes, there is a monster. So when we speak with this guy, but he needs to answer though, because if he doesn't answer, is not, the animation is not playing. Now these guys are not answering, right? So it doesn't work on these guys. But I think they will do nothing. But we have to test it, because I don't know if that will break something or... Right? I don't know if that will break something. That's possible. This guy also is not answering. Because he's stupid. But... I don't know if Ullarino? Where is Ullarino? Ullarino's there. Ullarino never moved, eh? Is there... Ullarino? Ullarino, look, is always waiting for us. He's waiting for us there. He never moved, poor guy. Stay there. He's here since 3 years. It's like 3 years that he's standing here waiting for us to bring him somewhere. Uh-oh. Something completely broke. What the fuck? The camera went GG. No. Yeah, the camera went GG. I don't know what happened. We have to test this because it seems that when we are mounting something, the camera goes to two places. That is very strange. Maybe it's only Ullarino because it doesn't have defined the... it doesn't have defined something. But I have to test that, huh? I have to test that. Okay guys, I think that's all. So we have the NPC moving while speaking. And I think it's a good result. At least they do something instead of just standing still and doing nothing. And plus, I have added the speech. It's not finished, but I added the speech to many of them. So we have many NPC, voiceover NPC. We have all these NPC, right, with a speech, and some have the French speech, Ulla, because the Morians are French. Listen to this.
Welcome in. Join us. There is always room at my counter.
At my counter. At my counter. Can you feel the French? Can you feel the French accent in this girl or not?
Hello there. If it's stories you're after, the gossip's been flowing faster than the hell.
The only problem is it looks to me that the volume is a bit low. I don't know.
Good to see you. I've got cold drinks and hot gossip. Take your pick. I am well. Thank you for asking. Doing just fine. Though, if I hear one more tale about a talking Yule bar, I might need a drink myself.
A drink myself?
Quite all right, friend. You wouldn't believe what people confess after their third drink.
I like these speeches so much.
Well, yes, actually. Alina wanted me to mix up a new drink for her. So I'd made her this one with some sweet Jupiler juice from the kitchen upstairs and some of this tangy cider from Brado's in Ojeveda.
Can you understand it, Ula, or not? That is French. Okay, see you tomorrow, boys. No, tomorrow no. Tomorrow is already Friday. Oh my god. Okay, GG. GG this week. Okay, I will see you Saturday then. Saturday. Maybe we will work more on the Draken plane. I don't know. Possible. We will see. We will work a bit on the speeches. I wanted to have actually the mouth of the NPC move, but I don't know if we can. We will see. But I think that this what we did tonight is good. So it's nice. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. Have a good night.